and my soul has got to move. I got another building. Yes, I do. Before this time, another year, I may be dead and gone, but before I go, yeah, I'll let you know.
All right. Okay. Hello. Let me get this verb down a little bit. All right, you all hear me better this way. Good. All right, you already know who I am. My name is Robert Ewing. I'm coming to you as the host of the Concerned Leaders, the 8756 podcast. I want to thank you all for taking the time out, the opportunity, on your busy schedule to take a look, review, listen to the topics at hand. I know there's a lot I would like to talk about. I just came back home. I just came back from visiting Leland, Mississippi for the homecoming 2023 50th festivals. It was great. I mean, a lot of people came back home. It was wow. Well attended. A lot of people I haven't seen in many years. A couple of people I haven't seen since graduation. And it was great seeing them. Great chance to fellowship. Just not enough time. I always tell people that when I come home, it's easy to come home, but it's hard as hell to leave. Not so much as leaving home, but you're leaving a lot of friends, a lot of family, people you grew up with. I'm one of those person that get emotional when I get home. Believe it or not, I know some great people there. Great people come back home. It's a lot of people that help me grow, that inspire me to be the person I am today. And so you get a chance to share that with them and let them know just how much you appreciate them. Okay? So, however, it would be, anytime you have a major event like that, when so much take place, or so much should take place, the people themselves should always go back and look at what took place and do an assessment. I always want to learn from the things that we have done so that we can be better prepared the next year or the next event. So, just want to say that, as I said before, the homecoming was great, tailgating was great. Got a chance to actually see the parade from the side versus being in the parade. And let me tell you, it's a lot different when you stand on the sideline and seeing all that energy just waiting for the float to come by, stuff like that. However, I would like to highlight a couple things, that we as a village, we as a community, we as a people need to really take heed to. We know our year started out with some very challenging times. Challenging events and stuff like that. Things not where we wanted to be, but we're still striving to get there. And I give my hats off to those individuals working diligently behind the scene, those who are working hard and committed in the city of Leland, the school district, the school board. You can't just do a shotgun blast and say, everybody's doing this, everybody's not doing that. There are some people really working. There's some people really committed, And we all know there's some people who just need to be reminded on things that need to be done. I got an echo in here. So what I would like to do is try to highlight certain things that I saw that may need to be looked into, assessed, so that the next year, the next event will be even greater. There was a lot of people there. It was so packed. The parking lot was there was no parking space. I saw cars parked in the turning lane on 82 because everywhere you look around was just packed, cars everywhere, which means people was everywhere. So when I see that, I say, this is a great event. We're talking about a high school homecoming, a high school tailgate that people are coming back to, which is just great. Okay. However, having said that, and have given the props to those individuals who made it happen. which I do commend you. We do appreciate it. At least I do. I appreciate it. I would like to bring attention to certain things. You know, when I got there early in the morning, you know, I went to the park earlier so I could do my morning workout. You know, so I can post it so people can see or follow along with me. Those who do, or those few who do follow along, they still looking for those workouts. So I went to the park and did the workout, posted it. It felt real good. Got a chance to go with it as the people setting up early in the morning, and I was looking around. You know, a few things need to be done. For instance, the football field wasn't ready yet. There was no paint on the field and stuff like that. And like I said, we shorthand, we short personnel and things like that. And then they eventually got done. You know, I just want to highlight, you know, some things that I saw, I observed. You know, the people moving in, trying to get the spots taken care of, setting up and everything. You know, it was, we had a large gate fence around the perimeter. I said, so you know, I usually like doing a recon of places before I go to entertain myself or to participate in things, because I got to make sure that you know, the safety issue, the security issue, the stuff like that. You know, entrance, exit, latrines, and all that good stuff. You know, very important. We have everything going on. So anyway, got there early in the morning, did my assessment, walk around the area, walk inside the perimeter, walk outside the perimeter. You know, did all that good old military training type stuff. And then I left and ran some errands. So I was like, you know what, I want to get back to the parade. I got things to do. I had things I wanted to do, knowing I had a short time there. So anyway, let's move to the parade. You know, like I said, you know, that's a prep and everything. So I know, you know, things are moving around, you know, shorthanded in personnel, everybody trying to do the best they can. So I moved to the parade. Fast forward, we go to the parade. As I get to the parade, I'm walking down the sidewalk, meeting a lot of people that I knew, or meeting people that I knew or that recognized me. Chit-chat up down the sidewalk, got down, I stopped and saved, stop and shop, you know, stop and shop. Stood outside with my sister and everything, got a chance to watch the parade. And no, we're gonna say that the parade is supposed to start at 2 o'clock, so we're just gonna assume that the parade started at 2 o'clock. We're just gonna take it for face value. It started at 2 o'clock. Came around the corner, you know, and then I would say we're gonna assume that for the sake of a discussion, parade ended on time. We would say 2:20, 2:30. Okay. Football game was scheduled, what, kick off at 7:30, something like that? All right. So what my point of is that the parade ended. The next event was not until the football games or the tailgate kick in, right? So we got like 4 or 5 hours of time. The 4 and 5 hours of time that we there to wait for the game to start. Now, opportunity, I would say there was opportunity missed by the school board, the school district, even the city of Leland to capitalize on all of those people in town. We had hundreds of people that came back home for this event, and yet that big gap of time had to be, there was no filler there. So people disappeared. You know, they could go back to other things. You know, go to Greenville, go to Greenwood, in the whatever the case may be. They're gonna move around and do things because there's nothing to capture their attention. You know, no block off streets like 3rd Street, 5th Street, odd numbers and stuff, so traffic can still flow. No activity. And this is an opportunity where the school board, the school district, should have scheduled tours of the school. We know we're doing the remodeling stage. People have questions about how the school look, what's going on. This has been a great opportunity to have people come in, show them what we are, and for the remodeling aspect, and to encourage them to participate, you know, financially or otherwise, to keep the school growing. Because remember, we're getting the funds for the tax bond to catch up to remodel. So the question becomes, if bonds come in to make up for the things that was not done, but we always remember, where would the fund come to maintain those things, to prevent it from eroding quicker than the norm? You know, so that's an opportunity to bring people in. The city could have had opportunity, the city missed an opportunity to have block off streets where the vendors could have gone in and purchased permit to showcase their products. And showcase the stuff. I mean, you saw this at the block party on Saturday, which I want to give my props out, hat off, and commend, I think Deborah Harris is the chair for that. I think I'm almost sure she is. And then organized each year, and I walk through it that next day. And I'm getting off task right now. I just want a couple things to go because there's no notes in front of me. Just want to make sure I speak from the mind, from the heart, from experience. So anyway, I had off to her for having a great event. But back to the parade, we could have, we as a village, as a community, missed an opportunity to inspire, to encourage, to reassure those individuals coming back home that Leland is still a beautiful place to be. It's a wonderful small community with a lot of history, on both sides of the fence, on both sides of the track. So I really would strongly suggest that the next year coming up, that the school board, school district take the opportunity, the city leader take the opportunity to assess, to plan for events to take place in between the parade, end of the parade, the beginning of the game, because there's a lot of people coming home and obviously they come home because they care, they love where they come from. So now we're gonna move to the football field. I walked over with my brother, friend, my brother, I was at the pole. We walk around the perimeter, got over there, did some driving around, brought food and stuff over. And so what amazed me was, what caught my attention, again, was the perimeter fencing that was established. Now, mind you, I always tell a person that you're going to have a lot of people coming in. You anticipate a lot of people showing up. You got to have an entrance and an exit. So as we came in, I observed the entrance, but I didn't see an exit, which means I'm assuming that the entrance and exit will be the same thing, which later on proved to be the fact. But the bottom line of it is that, traffic coming in, going out the same gate just caused too many opportunities. So anyway, as we're moving on everything, we walk the perimeter again, looking around each side. Of course, I got my head on the swivel looking around, meeting people I haven't met in a long time, showing up my appreciation, respect to those people that like I say have inspired me throughout their lives, and shooting up some of the guys and girls that we grew up with in a year or two apart, which was great. And so, however, I'm still concerned about the perimeter, because as you come into the perimeter, all they was doing was either collecting money or checking for banning. There was no detectors, metal detectors, there was no bags checks, there was no anything like that. It's basically, if you got a band on, you can come in. If you don't have a band on, you got to pay money to get in for the game, which was kind of like, okay. We know how unpredictable society is right now. We know how people have a tendency to take advantage of opportunity when we have a mass formation going on, mass gathering of people. So that was opportunity lost on making sure we reassure everyone that safety and security. So as the time went on and stuff, the game went on, everybody having fun, barbecuing, visiting each other and stuff like that, talking, taking pictures and stuff. The game become less attended, less focused, and the outside became more focused because again, it's tailgating, and people have fun on tailgating. However, as you come into the front gate and come through the main gate, I had to walk over to the field house, being nosy, looking around and stuff, being observant, not being nosy, being observant, looking around, and I could see that you could walk through up to the field house, around the field house, into the game, and not go through the secondary gate. I also noticed a lot of PDs, police department, law enforcement, those at the game, sitting around watching the game more so than paying attention to the mass gathering of people and the tailgating or people moving around. I stood behind one police officer in the leading police department uniform, was back to me in the end zone watching the game. I mean, literally watching the field. I'm like, damn, dude. I mean, look behind you, So anyway. I'm quite sure everybody got different ways of doing their job and stuff like that. I commend them for it. Don't get me wrong, I commend the police officer for making that sacrifice. I know all too well what it means to make a sacrifice. Wearing a uniform, I did it for 30 years. So don't come at me about, not understand how the police work. I did it on the international scale for about 30 years. That uniform, your goal is not to watch a game or entertain yourself. Your goal is to provide safety, security, and reassurance of those individuals that's around you. So anyway, and moving along and everything. So I approached a brother of mine in a department head of the Leland. And I started saying, man, where's the security on the main gate? People just walking in, they can walk up to the field and, where's the outer perimeter security, where's the inner perimeter security? They said, told me, well, if you get this for and everything should be okay. I'm like, really? So I went back up to the gate and stood there for a while. I'm like, dad. They got the gate closed, people outside lined up to get in. Open the gate, come in, pay your money, move on. Open the gate, come in, pay your money, move on. Now mind you, this gate has been open and closed to get people in. And then you got the paramedic truck about a few feet in. So you pretty much got a lot of stuff going on at that main gate where the entrance and exit are the same, and a lot of traffic obstacles at the close to the gate that would impede movement in case you have to do a mass movement. Okay. And as I stood there watching everything, so I said, you know what, maybe I'm doing too much. I mean, I'm not in the military anymore, I'm not overseas, I'm not out there in the box, I'm not in the foxhole and all that stuff. So maybe I just need to, tone it down and enjoy myself. Not gonna happen, okay? So I went back over to my class and started mingling with them and everything, and I got a chance to enjoy myself. And all of a sudden we heard somebody shouting, and people started running towards the gate. And I'm like, wow. Sometimes, so me, I'm looking around, make sure that everybody's behind something, covered, concealment aspect. While I'm moving around looking, so okay, where's the threat, what's going on? While I was people running to the gate, I know by this time, different stories went around, what happened and stuff. So I'm not going to embellish it. I'm not going to try to repeat something that was not validated or verified. I just saw, based on the fact, people running to the gate, a large crowd running to the gate. Gate was closed, not locked, was secured. And so people had to open the gate and get out and stuff. So people finally got out. People started saying, okay, let's pack it, let's get out of here. No, this is not safe. The bottom line of it is that the school board, school district, the city of Leland, the LPD, missed the opportunity to reassure people of their safety and welfare. So this went on. We finally ended up leaving. But before we got a chance to pack and leave, they opened the gate up so cars can go out. But they also allow the ATVs to come in. So you're trying to get people out, but you let ATVs come in, and ATVs on the dirt ground is going to cause what? More dirt. People trying to get themselves together, people trying to still eat, people still cooking, people still trying to enjoy themselves, and there's mass formation ATVs come in from the main gate, because again, there is no LPDs, there is no staff, there is nobody monitoring the gate. So you bring in the wheel vehicles into a pedestrian area that causes them problems, potential problems. Fortunate enough, the ATVs lasted only a few minutes, they left and everything, went back out the gate. But bottom line is that this was an opportunity we need to learn that, it's all about the safety, welfare, security of the people. The majority of the people. We can't save everybody, but we need to save most. Now, if you're a leader, you're appointed in a position to represent a group of people. This should really be your priority, especially during your duty time, your priority to make sure that you execute your duty to the utmost. And I say that because I want to go back to the parade, I want to go back to the community aspect. All this time that's going on, I got a chance to meet and speak to one city official, one elected official, one alder person. And the only reason I got a chance to meet and talk to this individual, the person was walking down the sidewalk during the parade, not just walking, and on the parade, and my sister happened to notice the person and called this person out their attention. Then the person turned around and started engaging in conversation. So we started talking and stuff and everything. I'm like, okay, here you on the side of the sidewalk and entertaining yourself, but the parade's going on, and I saw no leadership. Now I understand there may be an older person out there, but I do know there's two people I saw, but they are out there because they're campaigning for the upcoming election. However, I didn't see no city official, no vice mayor, no mayor, no school board personnel. I know back in the days we had vehicles set aside just for those individuals. This time around, I didn't see anything. I thought, well, maybe something changed and everything. But the bottom line of it, this is a community event. You would expect to see your leadership all over the place, especially if they want your vote when they come up around again. This is time to show mingle with the people, reassure them that, hey, we got your back, we hear you, we humble. People come in town and let them know that, hey, we got it down pat, we revitalize in Leland, all that good stuff. No leadership, no representation. As a matter of fact, the only school board representative I saw was at the game, and as I was standing there watching, the police officer watch the game, this individual walked past me and ended up engaging in conversation with a couple more people. You know, I quite sure he just overlooked me, and I'm not that important. But it walked past me, and I said something to engage the person's attention, and they spoke, you know, briefly, and took off, and I went on their direction. You know, you get a chance to engage in the conversation, because I would have brought these things up, said, hey, you know, well, look around, look at say this. But you know, if you speak at me when you're walking away, that tells me you don't want to have nothing to do with me. You don't have time for me. So I'm quite sure you may be busy, you know, doing other things. But you will, you know, I will get back with the individual one-on-one and to get their attention. I mean, I did that as I was leaving Monday. I stopped by the school board, the school district, and also the city of Leland, and drop off some requests for information that I really need. So before I start talking about the budget of the school board, school district. No, so I'm getting off topic here a little bit, but no, it's just some things I did while I was there. No, just trying to gather information so that when I do bring it up and everything, I'm speaking with current information and not information of 1, 2, 3 years ago. So anyway, so back to the parade, back to the homecoming festivals. No, I'm just saying is that yes, the homecoming tailgate was great. Don't get me wrong, it was great. I mean, it was awesome. You know, I saw a lot of people. But just because of being awesome and great, it still have room for improvement, especially when it comes to safety and security and the welfare of the people. You know, especially when we say we take that seriously and everything. So let's not just preach it, let's do it. And then we go back, like I say, leadership, you gotta be seen, you gotta be spoken. No, people vote for the leaders to represent them. People vote for these officials to be able to be their voice. No, people vote for these individuals to keep them informed, you know. So no, once you get elected to those positions, don't forget how you got there. No, let us know what's going on. All we ask you to do is do your damn job. That's all. We're not asking you to do backward flips. We're not asking you to go into your pocket and do things all the ordinary. All we ask you to do is do what we voted for. We voted for you because you said you can do A, B, and C. So now just stick to what you said, you know. If not, then just get that out of the way. Move out of the way so someone can come in that has the heart, the skill, and the desire to do right by the people. All the people. Be fair about it, you know. So anyway, I'm getting on my personal aspect. I'm getting on a tangent that I don't get. Just want to keep it simple and keep it factual. And I want to keep it short because I'm not. My goal is not to be long-winded here. So I say this all to say things, you know, we have to keep our leadership accountable. They have to be transparent. They got to let us know that they'll know what they're faced with, you know, what they're trying to do, what they have done, what they're faced with, and how can we help them achieve their goal. We miss opportunity of seeing how the school look. We miss opportunity of seeing how the football field look. We miss opportunity of seeing all the improvement that has been done in Leland. We miss opportunity to recruit, to inspire people to come home, to help out, to revitalize the town that we all grew up in. We missed the opportunity that the city could have profited on it by having permits issued to our venues. We missed opportunity of promoting the business within our town on people who's coming back home. There's a lot of great chefs in town, a lot of great bakers in town, a lot of great products, appearance, clothing, stuff like that. You know, that design and stuff. There's a lot of great people in Mississippi, a lot of great musicians and stuff like that. People are great in the town, but we don't know that. We don't promote them, expose them when people come home to enjoy where we come from. Having said that, I want you to just keep your eyes open and head on a swivel in 2024. There are 4 major events, a major activity that will take place that I know of. Okay, one is the Leland High School all graduating class reunion. Takes place. It will be taking place May of 2024. Right now, we have a young man out there who is diligent, going around trying to get all the contacts he can to invite everyone he possibly can to come back to the homecoming, the reunion, taking place May of 2024. In July of 2024, the leading homecoming of the graduates from Breach High School will be coming home for their biannual reunion. They are doing it in 2024 in July. Usually before it was odd years because of the pandemic has shifted now to even years. they will be home in numbers in July 2024. You have the annual homecoming for the high school in October, where we have the homecoming parade and the tailgate. And of course, the fourth one I mentioned, because it's very important to me, is you have other classes coming that will be doing a reunion, but the Leland High School class of 1979 will be doing its 45th reunion. So those are four main things that I know will take place. Along with that, you will have the Blues Fest, you will have the Crawfish Fest, you will have the Hot Tamale Fest. All those things will take place, during that time frame with 2024. I want you to watch and see which one your elected officials, the people you voted for, participate in. I'm not going to say anything right now because I don't want them to go back and say, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. Based on past history, I know which one they can participate in. I just want you to watch and see. We already know that 2023, we didn't see them around for the homecoming 2023, the tailgate and stuff like that. So we hopefully next year, 2024, they'll be more active, they'll be more participant. But those four events, or three events, I should say, the all graduating class reunion in May, the homecoming of Leland in July, and the annual homecoming for high school in October. Of those three events, pay close attention and find out what your leaders do, the one you elected, voted for, and how do they participate in it. And hold them accountable for it. Because they should be there. They should show their face at least. They should be an active participant. When the community is doing something, that person that you voted for your district should be there to represent you, or be there to meet you, to greet you. The city should take the opportunity to reassure, to assure, to inspire people to come back and put back into the community by showing them what they're doing, and what progress being made in Leland, and what step we have to go through. That's bottom line. That's all we ask. That's all I ask. And I plan on having a few activities scheduled for next year. To show people, I'm not just talking this talk, I'm going to walk that talk. You'll see me around quite often in 2024. I got things that brewing right now that I'm working on. It will be exposed and shared as time moves on, as I deem fit to share. Right now, I'm just in my discovery stage, assessment stage, recon stage, to find out what is the next step and what I'd like to see done. So I would like to say to you, I thank you guys for taking the opportunity to take your time out to listen to this broadcast. I know it's long. I know it takes a lot of time away from y'all. But I just want to let you all know. I just want to let you all know that a change is coming. I can see it coming. And we as the people will make sure that change takes place. Yes. I will be. Maybe make that statement one day soon. But thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedule to view this this podcast. Get a chance to subscribe to the podcast so you can subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can get notification when I post these podcasts. Send me feedback in case you want to share with me some of these things you want to talk about. The things I should focus on. Topics I should focus on. You can always reach me at my number is 909-912-0399. My email address is robert@howooewing.com. That's Robert, my first name, at HABUewing.com. You can find me on the group chat, group page on Facebook, which is Concerned Lelanders 3756. YouTube is the same thing, Concerned Lelanders 3756. You can text me, call me, message me, whatever the case may be. But definitely leave a comment, feedback, so I can know what I need to do to improve this communication, this process. My whole concern is keeping the Lelanders aware of what's going on in our beautiful hometown that we all grew up in. That's why they call it Concerned Lelanders 3756. Concerned Lelanders 3756. Thank you all. Looking forward to talking to you all. Make sure you have looking forward to continue to share with you all information that I've gathered. Looking forward to seeing you guys soon. I should be back in town sometime early next year. And it'll be posted. I'll let you all know. Maybe we can sit down, have a cup of coffee. I want to do one of these podcasts at home and do it live and talk to a few people. So let me know if you're willing to sit down with me, chat up some stuff, some topics. There's a lot of things out there to discuss, a lot of solutions that we can work together as a village, as a community, as a family. Thank you.